Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out a video from Necrotted. The song is Deus Ex featuring Sven of Aborted, also of Coffin Feeder. This guy likes his death metal, so one band is not enough, so he has two. But anyhow, we're not here to talk about Sven. We're here to talk about Necrotted. I really like these guys. The last video we checked out from them was like fucking solid. I don't know if you remember. It was a while ago, so you probably don't. It's that fucking weed. What can I say?
And it's just like, do you remember what you had for dinner a week ago on Wednesday?
No.
Okay.
But that's because it wasn't memorable. If I had like snails or some shit like that, I probably would remember because that would have been memorable.
Yeah.
Fuck, I remember what I had for dinner the first night that I spent in Iceland last time I was there. I had horse meat because that fucking shit was memorable. Goddamn horse meat. All right, on that note, vegans, let's fucking click play and check this shit out. All right? Where the fuck was Sven's vocals? Like, it would have been nice to, like, I've seen him somewhere, so I know exactly what part he's contributing with, because that threw me for a loop. But anyways, I'm sure his vocals are there somewhere.
This is like the King Diamond.
No, maybe he was doing some backing vocals to the main vocals, but still, the problem when you have a guest vocalist that sounds very similar to the vocalist that you already have, creates this conundrum, which is like, I can't tell them apart. I don't know which one is who. I don't know which one is who. So yeah, like we've said this before, and I'm gonna harp on it again. I'm not a huge fan of featuring a guest vocalist on a track that sounds very close to the main vocalist on said track.
So close that even when he's in the track, you can't tell.
Yeah, but Aborted did that same thing in their last record. They have a bunch of guest vocalists, but they're all like deathcore, death metal vocalists. So unless you're like a super simp of the band that you know the exact vocal range of the vocalist and all the guest vocalists, you know exactly what they had for breakfast and if they brush their teeth left to right or right to left, unless you know all of that shit, if you're listening to it, it sounds great, but you don't know like who's who.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like myself when I listen to a track that there's a guest vocalist, I like that guest vocalist to bring something to the table that the existing vocalist cannot do on his own.
Mm-hmm.
Because that sets things apart. Like that it creates a different dynamic, in my opinion, in my very humble opinion. But that's just me. Outside of that, the good news is if they play this song live, they can do it without Sven.
Yeah.
That's the flip side of that coin. So that's the bright side of that. Now, I'm going to leave the floor to you because you obviously enjoy this song tremendously. So I'm going to let you kind of rip on it before I come in and I save the day.
Oh, I don't even want to. It's like...
The last one you liked, I remember that.
Yeah, but
I think it was a little bit groovier, maybe.
Yeah, this one's less groovy, but I enjoy the you know how at the end it had like the little futuristic keys and shit. I enjoy that.
That's like saying I like the dude's t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, he had great tats. Like
cool tats, man. I didn't know, Cain Velasquez got out of prison, but I didn't know he could sing like that, man. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's just not my thing.
At least he wasn't wearing a Chicago Bulls hat. But anyways,
True.
Let's not go down that road.
True.
We've been down that road.
I think the
before.
Cain Velasquez one was probably better though.
Yeah, I think
he did kind of look like him in his prime at least.
Yeah. So that's that.
Yeah,
that's you.
There's no point on like the thing is it's not like it's bad. It's not like it's bad. It is a song I just listened to, and did I hate the experience? No, I didn't hate the experience. If it wasn't too bad. Like on the stuff I don't normally like, it wasn't bad. But would I go out of my way to listen to this again? Probably not.
No, but I don't. Once again, when it comes to this genre, it's really like a tough sell for you.
Yeah, it has to be like some like.
It's really a tough sell for you.
It's like 1 out of every 40 bands will get me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes a song here and there, because I do remember the last track from them. You liked it.
True.
Which I was surprised that you did, but you liked it. That much I remember. Now, let me say this: there's nothing wrong with this song outside of that little spiel about Sven.
And I agree with you. There's nothing wrong with the song.
This is a good for me. I dig it. I love the heaviness of the track. It's heavy. But it's not just heavy for the sake of being heavy. There is some grooviness to the guitars, which I really like, which softens up the song ever so slightly so that the song just doesn't sound like your run-of-the-mill, prototypical, like heavy deathcore, death metal track. Mm-hmm. No, this track has some groovy moments to it. I like the come and go. The way the sound is traveling back and forth because it creates this bouncy experience to the song. The drums sounded phenomenal. The guy has great vocals. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, so for me, this hits home. I really like this. Like if I go to a show, these guys are playing, this song comes on, I'm fucking vibing with it. I like it. Because it didn't feel to me prototypical. It didn't feel to me that it was just like we just checked out a couple of weeks ago Slaughter to Prevail on the channel. I cannot listen to that band for the life of me because that band to me has become a meme, and it seems like every song just gets heavier, but the quality is exactly the same. So it's like when people are speaking to someone who doesn't speak their language, so they think by speaking really loud they can understand them better. No, if I don't speak Chinese, it doesn't matter if you're yelling at me. That's not gonna make a fucking difference one way or another. I still cannot understand you. Especially gringos do that a lot. Don't you understand what I'm saying? No, dude, if I don't speak English, doesn't matter if you scream or not. I'm not gonna... It's not like I need the volume higher. No, we're not playing liquid metal here.
Go, backo. Why is that also? Why is that
No bueno.
Yeah, why is it the prototypical gringo way of speaking Spanish, where you don't know any Spanish, and it's like...
No, you just throw some words in the middle there.
You put O at the end.
No, you Spanishanized English words to make them sound
a little bit.
Yeah, Spanglish is like Spanglish. You change them a little bit to
Como
make them...
se dice in inglés?
Yeah, no hablar English.
Sorry, no
Whatever.
habla español, por favor.
Muy bueno. Anyhow, no bueno in this case. No bueno. No bueno.
For me, at least. That's not even but that's why I didn't want to say anything, because for me, listening to the song, it's not bad. There's nothing I can point out that would be objectively bad for someone who enjoys the genre. Because going into this is not me going into this like, well, I like it. For me, it's going into this like, okay, I know I'm probably not... It's a 50-50 chance. After listening to the last one, now it's, instead of it being an 80-20, it's a 50-50 chance whether I'll like it or not. And if I don't like it, then I gotta switch my brain from being critique mode of liking the song to someone who likes the genre and might like the song. Is there something that I hear that shouldn't be there? Whatever.
Not every song is gonna hit.
Exactly, but I want to give my critique as good as I can for something, even though I don't really enjoy it. I can still critique it, right?
Because those that can do, talk shit about those that do.
Exactly. But for me, there's nothing wrong with the song. There's nothing
I even like the video, to be honest. Yeah, the simplicity of the video is fucking great.
Everything is fine. It's a song that if it's on, I'll listen to it, but I would not go out of my way to listen to it.
My only critique is really featuring Sven on the track, not having him in any capacity in the video, because that would allow us to see exactly where his vocals are and what he's adding to it. Mm-hmm. And I think that would have been an important caveat, because if otherwise we're left in the dark here. But the bright side of it is, like I said, if you play it live, you don't need him, you're fine. So there's also that. So for me, I really enjoyed the track. I think it's a great song. It falls in line with what I've heard from this band up to today, and I really enjoy this band because, in a genre that's overcrowded with bands that they all sound the same, and everybody's turning the knob to 11, and then when they reach 11, they turn it, they insert a new knob and they try to turn it to 12.
Yeah.
In a genre that's overly crowded with bands with no quality whatsoever, they just sound fucking loud and heavy, and people seem to like that. I like these more, groovier technical style sounds that comes with this track, because it kind of breaks that monotony and makes the song, for me at least, more palpable. Mm-hmm. It allows me to gravitate to it a lot more enjoyable. All right, on that note, guys, Necrotted, I think they just finished the tour somewhere in Europe, Germany or some shit like that. So now they're probably working on something at home, maybe on the next video, not with Sven, because obviously they didn't have enough budget to fly him to Germany to shoot the video. Considering that he's in Belgium, they probably could have paid him a couple of waffles. Just saying. Or some sausages. Or some sauerkraut.
Or some french fries with mayonnaise on them.
Is that how they do it in Germany?
That's how they do it in Belgium and Netherlands, I guess. So
in Germany, they do it differently, I'm sure.
I'm sure. They have currywurst over there.
They have what?
Currywurst. It's like curry with the sausage.
Oh, I thought you said curry wars. I'm like, what the fuck is curry wars?
Curry wars is what
I think that's what's happening between Pakistan and India. It's curry wars right now is happening. So anyhow, on that racist note, we'll see you all at the next video.
See ya.